Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time, a purple alien obsessed with coloured stones, he once said that the world needs balance. Yesterday was Christmas Day, I had food, I had presents, I was loving it. And Netflix were like, nah, we ain't having it, mate. We want some balance? Alright, I'll balance the whole planet. And they sent this diarrhea meteor straight to Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making a top 10 worst shows list this year because if I'm being honest, if I don't like the look of a show, it's not really like a movie where I review everything. If I don't like the look of a show, I don't watch it unless the Nerd Army says to watch it. Push all that aside, ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst show of the entire year. Netflix couldn't even wait till 2022 ends. Literally 5 days time, we're in a new year. They were like, hey, nah, give me that stamp. We want that award, bro. Wham! Witcher, bloody crap origin. This is so bad, ladies and gentlemen. And it's one of those things, you're not going to know how bad it is unless you see it. But I'm going to say right now, do not watch this show. I love The Witcher. Like, genuinely, season 1 and 2, I think it's amazing. And I love the gaming franchise so much. Literally, like a week or so ago, at the time I was recording, they dropped the next-gen version of Witcher 3. And I'm loving it. But the disrespect right now, ladies and gentlemen. I watched, like, you know, Miss Marvel. I love the MCU. I'm a pure fanboy. And Miss Marvel was terrible. And then Netflix done Resident Evil. Like, those type of things, it's like pure disrespect. But this is like Mike Tyson, like uppercut level of disrespect. Like, you're on the floor, KO, finished. This has actually, for me, effed up The Witcher, boy. Like, when I watch this, I'm being honest, I'm keeping it real. I watched this Christmas goddamn day, and I didn't know anything about how bad it was going to be. Obviously, now I've seen the IMDb score, which I'll be honest, I ain't surprised. I watched it, like, fresh, and I was kind of thinking, like,
why is there already 4 episodes?
I was thinking, like, it don't really make sense. So the first one's like an hour and 3 minutes, so the rest are like between 50 and 40, which is just so random. I thought, like, if this is that short, like, why not make this into a movie or do an animated show, man? The one I did last time was pretty sick. But then, like a bullet train hitting me at max speed, I realised, I'm not even joking, I genuinely think they started writing this and then they got to a point they're like, yo, this is fucking shit. And they're like, you know what, we can't scrap this for whatever reason, just make it. F it, cut it right there and just do some stitch work, Frankenstein style. Wham! Origin for The Witcher. The disrespect genuinely is another level. First of all, the story. It is not a fucking Witcher origin story. They say the word Witcher one goddamn time. The story's about 3 people teaming together and they team with other people later on, but the main thing is the main 3 people. And don't worry, we will talk about them in a little bit. They team up, they're outcasts, you get it, you see that a million times in a million different fantasy shows and movies. They team up to stop a big villain. Genuinely, the story in here is so piss poor. Like, the fact that they're calling it the fucking Witcher, it's just an abomination, bro. It's an abomination. It literally feels like I'm like having 4DX experience, except water is like fucking battery acid going on my face. I struggled, boy, to watch this, man. I'm trying my best to enjoy Christmas. I want to review this for you guys for the Nerd Army because I said, like, you know, I love The Witcher. I'm definitely going to check it out. But boy, was I wrong. This was like next level bad, man. Like, it was genuinely, the story is just shocking. It's just shockingly bad. I can't believe how bad it actually is. Calling it The Witcher and having the word origin, it's a big colossal F up, man. I hope Netflix look at this and they really go, hey, we are never doing this ever again. I love season 1, I love season 2, but then you got effed up with Henry Cavill, now again Liam Hemsworth, which sounds absolutely tragic and no disrespect. Maybe he blows out the park. Maybe he's amazing, but I fucking doubt it. And now we've got The Witcher Origin, which no one cared about. Boy, you have 3 god tier games and books. You can ring up multiple people and say, hey, yo, can you help us out with this, please? But you just choose to do some Origin, which is just an absolute fucking stinker. Stop making shows and movies and then later on giving us an origin. It never works, mate. 99% of the time, it does not work. Apart from one character saying Witcher, this has Jack F. Nothing to do with The Witcher, apart from one scene near the end, and it's like, oh yeah, look, it's that thing. Now this is set 1,000 years before. It has no, like, major connections. It is pointless. Pointless and useless. Genuinely one of the worst storylines I've seen in a hot minute, but the characters. Best way I can describe it is like, you know, when you're starting off a new fantasy game or an RPG game, you get the character creation mode, like, stage, and you have, like, strength, intelligence, dexterity, fucking charisma, stamina, you have all those things. And for obvious reasons, so you don't steamroll the entire game. Imagine Elden Ring, you had it so you could put all those things to 100%. And, like, you'd kill everyone instantly and no one would be an issue. That is the three main characters here. In fact, anyone who's a quote-unquote hero, it's genuinely like they're Power Rangers and they're fighting the Puddy Men. No matter how many people there are, literally there's people with an axe who decimate like armies of people. It is so fucking cheesy, mate. It's so bad. Every character does the exact right thing at the exact time, every single time. Every time they throw fucking knives, they have bullseye from Marvel level accuracy. They have like flawless makeup and the armor's pristine. No matter how many people they fight, they look amazing. Like, what is going on? Like, this is The Witcher, man. This is supposed to be dark, gritty, mature, with monsters, where there are no monsters in this show. I cannot believe this. And I know CGI doesn't make a movie or show great, but at least be better than PS1, because some of the scenes, you'll know and you see it if you do watch this goddamn thing. It's terrible, mate. It's terrible. This, I'm not joking, man. This is the worst show I've seen all year. It is so bad. Mixed with the Henry thing. If they don't, nail season 3, like, unless it's an absolute masterpiece. Netflix could have just deleted themselves with this Witcher franchise, because this was so bad. By far the worst show on, like, this year, easily. I mean, American Horror, that New York City new season was beyond saving. It was so bad, but that was like the franchise that I loved. It was already on a decline. I love Witcher season 1 and 2. Like, they were up here, mate, and now I'm looking at it like, what are you doing? Like, there's milk in it, and then there's like creating actual shit to milk. At least make something watchable, mate. 4 episodes, you know they F that up, man. Just make it a movie. Make it like the solo animated thing of The Witcher. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Following Vesemir, that was good on Netflix. I enjoyed that. But this, boy, Netflix gets a round of applause. The worst show of 2022, if I'm being honest, this could be the worst show I've ever done a review for on YouTube in nearly 4 bloody years. It is that bad. There's nothing else to say. If you're a fan of The Witcher, i.e. you like season 1 and you like season 2, you're a fan, you're gonna feel like me. You're gonna feel like utter shit, utter crap. I can't sit here and keep saying it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. You only know it's that bad unless you've seen it. You don't believe me? Type in The Witcher fucking origin in bloody YouTube search and then type in review, smash the search button and you will see what's going on. I ain't seen any. I've seen like Austin Burke's review come up on screen and stuff, but I have not watched it. But I'm telling you now, if you're a big fan of the fucking Witcher franchise, you're gonna be insulted like someone has just decked you, mate, giving you one of them, mate, John Jones elbow, and you just decked on the floor thinking like, what is going on? It's referee save me. You look up and there is no ref to be found, and then you have John Jones on top of you just giving you elbow after elbow, mate. I'm going, way of thing. Before I give you my score, I think the big one for me is this does not feel like The Witcher at all. It doesn't feel like it's in the same universe. They could have called this Fantasy Boy or just Fantasyland 9000. It doesn't matter. Just make it something else. Why are you doing this twice this year? You done it at Resident Evil. You could have just called it something else, not Resident Evil. The reason you called it Resident Evil is not because you fucking care about Resident Evil. It's because you know the fans like Resident Evil and they're going to be reeled in, mate, like little fishes. And you're going to get the fans watching this piece of shit. But I'm here to save you, ladies and gentlemen. Never watch this show. Do not give them watch time. I promise. In fact, I will swear down right now, if you like The Witcher, Season 1 or Season 2, or you like the books, or you like the games, you like them. You can, like, wholeheartedly think that the shows are above 5 out of 10 plus. That is like, you know, it's going positive to like love kind of thing. If you are anywhere on that side, you will absolutely feel the same as me. You will feel disrespected. They have done a number on The Witcher. They've effed it up so bad. I don't even care about season 3 of The Witcher now. I had like this much left in me, bruv. Henry's gone. Fucking Liam's coming in. I just don't care, man. I'm being real. They should have never have called this The Witcher. They should have made something else. Even Michelle Yeoh is terrible at this. Like, what's going on? How can you make her bad, bro? And I mean, no disrespect. Yeah, you know, Everything Everywhere All at Once, that's like her big break this year. It really was a standout. But you know, a lot of her films are like this, you know, Chinese martial arts. She does all that stuff, and that's no disrespect. I love seeing it. It's sick. It's just that does not mesh, boy, with The Witcher in any way, shape, or form. It felt like Every single character was out of place. Like, what is going on? Genuinely, like, I couldn't believe how weird this felt. It's just, they fucked it, mate. Fundamentally, they fucked it. Like, this is not The Witcher. That is it. And the villains, I don't want to go into too much detail, but they are shocking, mate. Shocking about the villain life. And it is just amazing how bad it is. You can think, like, it's 4 episodes long. Each one is like 50 to 40 minutes, with the exception of episode 1, which is a little bit over an hour. And yeah, they can't do anything to make the heroes good, so you can imagine, just think like that, how bad the villains are going to be. And I'm sure everyone's saying what I'm saying. This is tragic. Absolutely tragic. And yeah, I'm going to give The Witcher Bloody Origin 1.5 nerds out of 10. The only reason I gave it 0.5 is I think some of the sets look great. And I got to give respect where respect is due. Everything else is tragic. The CGI, what are you doing? I know CGI doesn't make a show in that, but when I'm seeing like PS1 level like stuff on screen, I just, yeah, this was the biggest shamble F-up of this year in terms of shows by far, easily. Well done, Netflix. You smashed it. Ladies and gentlemen, never watch a show. Take care. Peace.